Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having a great time, chill time, just enjoying life as much as you can. If not, that's a great way to, be present in your life. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10. Let's see what they have to say. The Wheel of Fortune. Things are turning for you. Okay, there's a destined fate about to happen. A fated meeting about to happen. Oop. Okay, both is for us. Ooh. The Dark Lord. There was somebody. This is definitely feeling past. There is somebody who is from your past that might try to rear their ugly head. They think that they still have control over you, and it's almost comical because that's not true. You are transfigured. You are transfigured here. You are no longer controlled. You are your light. You are to be living in your presence, creating your own life. You may have even recently figured out that's the truth within energy, is to be present and create your own reality. Wow. Okay. Don't mind me and my weird noises. Ace of Swords. Oh, you're letting yourself free from mental anguish. There's still a little bit in there. There's still a little bit in your head for mental anguish. Okay. They're showing me that you're going to find out how much work you have done. That's what that's what he's appearing about. That's what the Dark Lord is appearing about. The Dark Lord's appearing to prove to yourself you're over this. You're transfigured. You are creating your reality now. You are not controlled. You are not controlled. You are the Empress. Look at you. You are creating your own reality. The Chariot. You overcome this obstacle. You've overcome this obstacle, and there's really showing how she's looking around in her world. And that's seeming like it's very apparent now. And it's like you're looking around and seeing that there's so much more. There's so much more, and you were in a mental prison you freed yourself from. And it's time to create your own reality. Spirit says they got you. They've been waiting. 3 of Cups reversed. There were some friends. I'm hearing the words plaguing your existence. Sometimes I love the way Spirit says these things. There were friends plaguing your existence. Like, that needs to be a shot. That will now be a shot. Thanks, Spirit. They were plaguing your existence. They were in a very dark place. They are in a very dark place. And they owe themselves a bit more karmic debt. So, not much better. And you get to see the world. And create your own reality. Isn't that lovely? Ooh. Okay, this is supposed to be reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. There was a sense that this was a childhood friend or people from your childhood rearing their head in your life, and it's almost like a sense of entitlement, like I was there when you were young, or oh, I saw it all with you, I know you completely. Do they? Do they though? Do they know you, or are they knowing the facade they put on you? Very common with this card. Do they know you, or do they know the facade they put on you? Remember, they called them the plague of your existence. And Spirit doesn't throw words like that out, you know? What more we got to say? We got 2. They want to give you a reminder of how these people made you feel. You were always picking up the pieces and you were exhausted. They were very dark. They were taking your energy, and you were picking up the pieces of the relationship over and over. It was a cycle. A cycle. You will prove to yourself. You will prove to yourself that, no, you don't need that anymore. You will prove it to yourself in the very near future, if you haven't already. You're done. You're done with the plague of your existence. I can't get over that. That's the words they use. I'm sorry. I think it's hilarious. The plague of your existence. They thought they knew you. They thought they knew you. But do they? You're the motherfudging Empress. Do they really know you? You're going to see the world. You changed completely. You picked up the last piece and you said, I am done. You said, I am done. Which is spurring on meeting new people, seeing the world, creating your reality, setting yourself free from a mental prison. You said, I was done. Set yourself free from emotional prison. Now you get to go through it if you haven't already started. You get to go through the emotions that they caused. Now that you're not repeating the cycle, you get to go through them. You can transmute them. I just recorded a video for transmutation, a little transmutation meditation. So go check that out. Because you said no more. You said no more. They will face their karmic thing. Their karmic justice. Judgment. And one of you, if not multiple of you, the Phoenix is very important in your life. apparently that might be why you're on my page. Which vibes? I love a phoenix. And fun fact, did you know that the phoenix is known to be the peacock in this plane of existence to other cultures? I love them. Has a lot to do with my logo, if you've seen my logo. You're letting yourself feel your emotions. You're sitting there talking to yourself about your emotions like, wow, yeah, that was really messed up. Like, you're seeing what your mental cage was. You were seeing that mental cage. And now you're like, okay, how can I nourish myself and nourish my emotions instead of let them harm me? How can I see the world, create my own reality since I've changed? Ten of Pentacles. A rebirth completely. It's a complete rebirth. A lot with the finances too. Something was holding you back, like in that mental space for your finances. There was a big mental block holding you from your financial gain. And it had a lot to do with this specific person. There might be multiple, but you know the specific person who's been putting doubt about you deserving to live comfortably, let alone better than just comfortably. Because you're meant to have the Ten of Pentacles. Bye-bye. Don't get yourself trapped again. Nah, this is about freeing your mind. Like showed before, you will be freeing your mind. You are literally picking up each one of those swords after untying yourself like, wow. Wow. I can't believe I let myself go through this. But no, you had to. You had to know your self-worth. You might still be learning your self-worth. Oh, it's cold. Just could feel them come in. Like, that's real close, guys. Someone's grandma's here. Alright. Got Knight of Swords. You'll be leading people. This was a lesson that you had to learn so you could help multiple people out of I can't say that on social media. Out of a double hockey sticks. They will lead you out of, like, you will be able to lead people out of their own self-destruction, their own not seeing their own worth. You will have a following for that. The Hermit. There's a sense that you've spent a lot of time in hermit mode, like, just figuring this out, going through, picking up those swords, those mental, excuse me, as I will say, confirmation bulb. You have been picking up these pieces, these swords people have placed on you, and studying them, like, wait a minute. isn't what it looked like. This isn't what it looked like. No. This is not what, no. And you're studying it, and you're figuring out, no, I'm worth so much more. I'm not gonna stick here. I'm not gonna stick here any longer. No, no, no. Okay. Why do you have to do this, Spirit? Why, you ask? Why do I have to do this? You ask Spirit, why you gotta do this? You're following. Create your own reality. To see the world. To find new, better people. It's somewhere in here to transmute that shit. And your guard's up. Your guard is up. Know that there is a right amount of protection and not. There seems to be like on the cusp of, is this too much? Is this just enough? Ask Spirit. Ask Spirit. Be like, is this enough? Remove the extra I don't need. Spirit's got you. You have no idea what they are doing behind the scenes. They're like, oh no. Like, in case you haven't gotten those sudden, that's what happened? That's them. That's them being like, hey, look here, look here. Okay. The words I am hearing exactly are your poverty days are behind you. Your poverty days are behind you. You will not have to have handouts for very much longer. You will be able to be the person to give handouts. You are supposed to be creating your own reality. You are the Empress. You create your own reality. You see it and you're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And you bring it forth. You see it and you do it. You have a great balance between the masculine and feminine. Okay. So you've had some sleepless nights, I see. Why couldn't they just be good? Why couldn't they just be nice? Why couldn't they just be a decent person? Because they chose not to. They made a choice. And now you gotta make your choice. They made their choice. You get to make your choice. Your choice creates your reality. The only person you can control is yourself. Do not cry over these people. These people are not for you. Spirit took them away for a reason. Spirit took them away for a reason. They do not serve you. I mean, not to be this person, but they showed up as the Dark Lord. Do you want anyone showing up as the Dark Lord in your life? I'm just saying. I mean, let me put this here. Do these energies match? No? No? Polar opposites? Yeah. Polar opposites. So, Spirit came in and said, nah. I don't know why Spirit wants me to throw these cards a lot. I'm like, that's disrespectful to my cards. But Spirit's like, you throw those cards. I'm like, okay. Me apologizing to my deck afterwards. Ugh. No. Do not waste time on these people. Like, they've had years, it feels like, to show you, no, I'm better. I've done better. I'm going to repeat to you what I was recently told, is that an apology without change is just manipulation. An apology without change is just manipulation. You will have enough to give. Claim it. Claim it. You will have enough to give. There's no more picking up the pieces. No more of this being burnt out. No more being burnt out, picking up the pieces. No more of this. No more crying over. No more crying over the Dark Lord. No more crying over him. No. No. Abundance. We are going to higher things here. Spirit's like, nah. We are giving you a ride. We're speeding this up. We don't have time for this. We're speeding this up. We're giving you a ride to your future, to an abundant future. You have an abundant future here. And they are giving you a quick ride. Taking off the shackles that once held you. And yes, they were shackles. Look at the frogs. Look at the frogs very clearly. They were shackles, yes. Does the Dark Lord look like a good person shackling these frogs up? This abundant creature? This healing creature? Me being like, are they frogs or are they toads? Not my ADHD, it's fine. No, you aren't supposed to be shackled. They're giving you one-way ticket. You have a fated adventure coming up soon. You have a fated adventure coming up soon that's giving you a quick track. Okay. These are the words that I'm being told. I ain't gonna accept no more. That's your affirmation. I ain't gonna accept no more. Ain't gonna accept no more. No more of this. One-way ticket to abundance. To fated destiny. Don't cry over these people. If they wanted to make the change, they would. If they wanted to see past it, they would struggle as much as you did. Because you wanted this life. You wanted this life. Spirit's giving it to you. Spirit is giving it to you. With love, light, and healing. Have a great day.